Hello, beautiful people of the world, or of those who actually watch our YouTube channel.
Yeah, there's
Welcome
unfortunately
to
there's
the
not
third
many.
episode of our podcast.
Yeah.
So far, it's only like 8 people. So we have started a few episode series of a question that we
Yeah.
thought we could reap a lot out of this. So let's just split
Yeah.
this into multiple episodes.
So
Question is, what makes a sport truly great?
yeah.
And today is basketball edition. So we have one of our good friends on the podcast today who has played basketball for I don't know how long, but
A long time. And
a long time. But
just
he
watch.
is
Yeah.
going to be answering our questions. So without further ado, what makes a sport truly great? Eli, could you answer that question for us? Basketball. What makes basketball truly great?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Eli, and I have played basketball for about 6 years now. I
Wow.
think basketball is great because it just brings so much joy to me and a lot of people I know. I know that can be said for a lot of sports, but if is this question about which sport
Talk
is the
about what makes
best?
no,
Like
no. Just talk about what
no.
makes basketball a
Okay.
great
Yeah.
sport.
Just talk about
Okay.
basketball, your experiences and stuff like
First,
that.
I live in Texas, okay?
Okay.
And during football season when I played, it was you can imagine in August how hot it would be, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So basketball, you get to be inside a gym with good traction shoes, so you don't like fall and slip and stuff. In air conditioning, and you don't have to be outside. And look, I know that may sound a little bit like like bad because some people like to be outside, but when you live in Texas and the real feel is like 105 almost every single day of the entire summer, it all adds up and it saves you from getting a heat stroke.
Yeah.
Um,
So
yep.
so one reason why what you're saying is one reason why basketball is great is because it
Because
saves you
it's an
from heat
indoor
stroke.
sport.
It's because it
It's
Yeah.
saves
easy.
you from heat stroke. Okay.
Okay, well,
All right. I can
that's
see that. All right. So give us some more. Tell us a little bit about your basketball career. How has it been?
yeah. Tell
Okay.
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I started out like 5, 6 years ago. We moved to Tech, or I used to live in Virginia, and we had a basketball hoop. I would occasionally shoot on it. I wasn't really actually into basketball, but I would play with my family sometimes. And then, we moved to Texas, and one of my mom's friends gave us a basketball hoop, the same one that we have now, for completely free. And I started shooting on that every day. I started a YouTube channel, and that really took off. Uh, I don't continue doing YouTube, but my YouTube was focused on basketball, and I built over 2,000 subscribers doing that. So once I got to Texas, we got a basketball hoop. I started shooting on it for a while, and I really got into it. So I joined a rec league, which is not the best competition, but at
No.
the time it was the best fit for me.
Yeah.
Uh, I kept on doing rec for like 2 or 3 years, and like my third year, I was cooking like 20 points a game against everybody because for most of them, they've never played actual basketball in their life, and it's only been rec. So you can imagine how fun those games would be. But
Yeah.
then I got into middle school, and we needed to start uh saving like time on Saturdays because I'd have to go to games and stuff. Uh, so I couldn't do rec anymore. I may do another season or two. I don't really know yet. But right now, I'm not currently on them because the season is over, but I'm on two AAU teams. I'm not going to say the name of them, but yeah, I'm
Yeah.
on two teams. One of them is for like developmental or developing players, and I've gotten a whole lot better doing that, like 1.5 times better, in literally
Oh,
like 6 months of training with them. So that's really propelled me as a basketball player and an athlete too. Um, I'm also part of another team, but this team we're more focused on tournaments and like winning and stuff. Also developing a little bit, but yeah, that's
Nice.
pretty much my career in basketball. Like in AAU, I average like maybe 8 points a game, which I definitely want to bring that number up.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely want to bring that number up. But considering the fact, like my first and second season, I would average maybe 2 points a game. So I've definitely improved a lot, and I'm happy about that. I'd say my best traits are defense, and yeah, I think I'm probably best at defense. I just know I kind of look at their eyes and can tell where they're gonna go or what they're gonna do, and I get a lot of steals. I probably get the most steals on my team.
Okay.
Um,
Wow.
yeah, but that's pretty much my career
Yeah. So
so far.
just to like expand on that a little bit. I was over at your house one day, right? And we got in and it was late at night, right? So uh you wanted a 1v1, so I was like, okay. So so you got the ball, right? And we checked up and you were dribbling and then I was like, trying to get it. And then you literally just bounced it between my legs, grabbed it and went and dunked it in the hoop. So
Wow.
I personally have
Embarrassing.
I personally have played against you, and he is for real. Like he is actually pretty darn good. I've seen him in tournaments and stuff, and
Yeah,
he
I've
is
seen him
really
play.
good.
He's cracked.
So
Thank
He's,
you, thank you, thank you.
so I actually have a few like sub questions to go with our main question.
Okay.
So how much like skill would you think it would take? So, like some sports don't require like a lot of skill. They require like just more
Mhm.
endurance or more other stuff.
Yeah.
Like how much skill would you like say basketball requires?
I think basketball out of most sports requires the most skill, and yeah, when you need, like, if anybody ever wants to make it to the pros or even go to college, you're gonna have to be tall. You're gonna have to be strong. If you're not tall, you're gonna have to be fast, right? Kind of
Mhm.
like other sports, but in football, if you're a big chunky dude, you can probably play lineman. If you're a big
Yeah.
tall dude, you can play receiver. If you're a fast dude, you can play running back, right? But
Yeah.
in basketball, you have to fit a certain type, and you really want to work to be that type. And yeah, there are different people who make it from different physiques because they're just amazing. But for the most part, if you want to make it to the pros, you have to be pretty tall. The average height of an NBA player is 6'6". The average. And
Dang.
the average height of a man in the USA, I believe, is probably 5'10". Probably shorter than that.
I'm pretty sure the average male height is 5'10".
Yeah, something like 5'10". You have to be 8 inches taller, not even counting wingspan,
So
which you
it is
also have
really
to
a
have.
select few that can make it in the
But
NBA.
so
you also have to be so good, and like you can't, like, height and genetics are not a skill. So I don't really know where I was going with that. But let me add on. You have to learn so many different aspects of the game. Just like a lot of sports, you have to learn footwork, how to shoot, how to dribble, how to play defense,
Well,
how to get down in a stance.
you have to mix footwork with like handwork.
yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. And you need to be, like, out of a lot of sports that I've played, I would argue that in basketball you need to be more conditioned if you're in than track. Because in basketball you're constantly just running down and back the entire game. Track or football or
That's,
soccer, maybe you get a little bit of breaks.
Yeah.
But
no,
basketball, it's
soccer is kind of the same as that, where you're just running back and
yeah,
forth.
Yeah, no.
yeah,
I
I don't know if
remember.
it'd be as much, but field is longer, so like,
yeah.
Yeah,
But in basketball you have to sprint.
yeah.
yeah, it is crazy.
And in basketball you have to have really good ankles, like, cause
Yeah,
you're just literally juking, like you're just
yeah,
going
it's
this way that way,
nonstop,
like
just like
back and forth, and then
going
you just like
footwork
stop.
back and forth
Like
on
there's so
your
many
ankles.
sudden stops in it. That's I think what
Mhm.
really
And then
sets it
like in a
I
apart is
soccer, like,
all
actually
those.
I
and like,
sprained my ankle about a month ago, maybe a month and a half actually, but I sprained my ankle, my right ankle. And then also, as I'm speaking, something in my left ankle hurts. I don't know what's going on. My hip hurts. Basketball,
you're just remembering
it's kind
past
of killing
injuries.
me.
So
It's just slowly killing
so
you.
so what you're saying is it's a hard sport and it requires it
You would say,
requires not just
Yes.
physical and genetics aspects but also a lot of skill too.
I do want to add one more thing.
Mhm.
If you play, because this happened to me, if you play in a rec league and you dominate, and then you go straight to AAU, you're probably not going to be even close to dominating in AAU, right?
I think
So,
that's for a lot
it,
of
it
sports though.
yeah, if you think that you're good at something like, oh, I'm a good shooter, well, wait until AAU until the defense is all up in your face and you don't know what to do with the ball. So then you have to learn how to be a good ball handler. But then if you're not a good layup finisher or if you can't pass, then there's also not a spot for you. You have to be such a great player at every little thing and you have to train hard for every little situation. It's a
Because you're
pretty
going to
tough
be
sport.
doing every single situation in
Yeah.
basketball.
Yeah.
Like a
Like
lot of other
for
sports, you're
football,
not going to be in every situation. Like even like soccer, football,
yeah.
like
Soccer, football,
those
baseball.
baseball, you're not usually going to be in every single possible position. You know.
Who knows? A 5'11" dude may have to guard a 6'8" dude
Yeah,
in a game.
Yeah.
that
Like
was
you
tough.
never know. You have to prepare for everything, right? So yeah,
Yeah. I think basketball I really enjoy watching it and playing it. The basketball is probably the sport one of the sports I enjoy playing and watching the most.
Personally, there's not a lot of sports I enjoy watching.
So yeah, but I really enjoy basketball. So for a lot of those reasons. So
Which is funny because you're so tiny.
bro, I'm literally taller than this guy and he's the like the
wait,
basketball pro.
you're taller than Gabe.
You may be
No, no,
taller
no,
than
not
no,
not
not me.
not Gabe. I'm taller than Eli, the
Oh,
basketball pro.
okay,
So
sure.
No, but like
I
you're
am,
also like
bro.
remember that time where like I barely had my hand around your neck and you just died?
What? That was wait
Yeah.
wait. When was that? When was that?
Like
Your hand?
no, like my arm, like around your neck, like because we were like horseplaying
Oh,
and
the
like
time that
you
you knocked
just
me
arm.
out. Oh, the time that you knocked me out. I remember that. And actually, it was for like 30 seconds, and
No, it wasn't even like that
it
long. It
was
was
like
like a second.
45 or 30, and you were like
No,
squeezing.
it was like
And then
20.
I got knocked out because I fainted because you were because you had me in a headlock. Ah, good times hanging
Anyway,
out with my friends. Anyways, back to
Eli,
basketball.
I actually have a question. How global is basketball? Because like that's something I've thought about before.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I think basketball is the second most global sport behind soccer.
That's
And
okay. That's
if you live in America, you're obviously not going to find many American football leagues in different countries. Even for
yeah.
baseball, I know baseball has its influence in some other places, but basketball, literally, like every single country, you can find a basketball player relatively easy, and you
Yeah.
can hang out with them.
I'm
There's
like you can find soccer
courts,
players relatively easy.
Soccer
yeah,
players
there's
are
courts,
everywhere.
Yeah,
That's
it's
yeah,
crazy.
soccer definitely. But like whether you're in North America, South America, Africa,
I
Australia,
mean,
Asia,
most of the continents are
Antarctica.
frozen.
Yeah, literally in Antarctica, you could probably find a basketball court.
Probably. Probably. Well, they're not even that hard to build. Like honestly, you just have a road and a hoop, and bam, you got a basketball court.
Yeah.
Well,
Actually, you don't even need a
yeah,
hoop. Just have a basket.
You just I mean, yeah, you spray paint some lines. Yeah, I mean, like a baseball stadium is way harder because you gotta have all the bags, and you gotta have
yeah.
this special measurements of like all the outfield, and the grass has to be like. But
Perfect.
yeah, but like basketball is kind of just like, I mean,
You gotta have a lot of spit. And chew it
And
gum.
yeah, and a
everybody
lot
can
of
kind of
tobacco.
yeah,
Chewing gum.
everybody can come together with basketball. Like I know
Yeah.
earlier I said that when you need to make it to the pros, like if you're a short dude, I mean, there obviously is a chance. Muggsy Bogues made it to the NBA in the '70s as 5'3", which
That's
is
crazy.
insane.
Dang, I'm
No, I
taller
do.
than him.
I do.
He has a photo with Manute Bol, and I'm not joking. Manute Bol looked like he was literally double his size. It was crazy. And but when you're playing local basketball, everybody can kind of come around it because if you're good, like this is what happened to me at the rec. I could have easily averaged 30 points a game if I really wanted to, but I actually wanted to get my teammates involved and stuff because I remember what it was being like when I was not good and me not getting the ball. So just little stuff like that, and a lot of other people do that. That brings everybody in basketball together, and I think it's one sport in particular that such a community can be built off of.
Yeah,
You
I have
only need
noticed.
you only need 10 players, or you only need 2 players to actually have fun.
Yeah.
Even 1 player, you can have fun by yourself. You can do 1v1. Baseball, you can't really do a 1v1.
Nah, you
Football,
got baseball.
football, you can.
Football, you
Football,
can
you
throw it
can't because
around.
you need a quarterback. You need a
Yeah.
quarterback. Basketball, all you need is a hoop, a ball, and 2 people.
All you need
I
is
do
a
know what you're
basket
saying
and a shelf
because
and a little ball, and then you can have fun. A basket and
Yeah.
a shelf. That's all you need.
In soccer,
Yeah.
the game is so brutal. Everyone just hates each other, and it's honestly like
Yeah.
hard to build anything off of soccer, unless you're in like Brazil or something where that's all they play. But like basketball,
Yeah.
like I've seen all kinds of rec leagues where it's just like everybody in the community comes and does the rec league for however long it's going for, like a few months or whatever, and it's
Mhm.
just like, oh, last year, yeah, I was on that guy's team. I was on that, like, oh, we were all
Yeah.
on the same team last year, like we're
All right.
Like, I remember being on a team and, like, I've played against people that I've played with before, and we just talk with each other after the game, after I beat them. And, like, we just,
yeah.
we just talk and, like, catch up and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Let's transition to some NBA controversy.
NBA
Okay.
culture. Is that a good idea?
Do you know of any NBA
How much time we
controversy?
got? How much time we got?
Just for a couple minutes. Just for a
it,
couple
Yeah,
it,
but how
minutes.
it's
much time we
fine.
got?
It's fine.
Like, just tell me about the last NBA championships and what you were happy about
Okay,
and what you're
I
sad
think
about. Yeah.
I think the biggest thing right now. Do y'all know who Luka Doncic is?
Yes, I do.
I know this
Sure.
happened a while ago, but Luka Doncic, about probably 1/3 of the entire league's fans and league called him the MVP. Even though he didn't win the award, everybody said that he should have won the MVP. Okay,
Mhm.
so this knucklehead of a GM trades Luka Doncic to the Lakers for a 35-year-old ankle breaking down center who they don't even need because they have 2 centers on their team. And then his excuse is defense wins championships because Anthony Davis is known for defense, right? So then they go on to, like, basically be so bad the next season. People were sending this dude real life death threats.
My gosh.
Dang.
So, and then there's this rising star from the NCAA, which is the college league, and his name is Cooper Flagg. He's from Maine, okay?
Mhm.
He plays at Duke. And he is being compared to LeBron James, and he is the next big draft prospect. The Mavericks, with the 1 point something percent chance, somehow got the number 1 pick, okay?
Dang.
So now,
Yeah.
after trading Luka Doncic, dude doesn't even want to be at Dallas because he's scared that he's gonna get traded. He's not safe. After you're trading the almost MVP for a 35-year-old who's about to retire,
Uh-huh.
So
it's a
That-
crazy
he
trade.
doesn't even want
My hot take on the whole trade. This dude was probably in Las Vegas drinking. He got drunk, and then one of his
Probably.
friends dared him to trade Luka Doncic, knowing that he's drunk, and then he actually did it. I bet that's what happened. He had to be on something because I don't really think anybody with common sense, and I hope if you're an NBA GM you have common sense.
You
It's
would
kind of
think.
hard to get
I
up
would
to
hope.
making billions or millions of dollars
No,
if you
no,
don't have common
a
sense.
lot of idiots make millions and billions of dollars because
That's
they're
true.
just
Well, that is true.
now like
That is true.
businessmen. Those people are
But
smart.
in,
Like you look
in
at Elon Musk.
basketball, you can easily get fired. But yeah, it's
I have
just
noticed that a lot more idiots get into higher places in football than like other sports though.
That's
well,
true.
there are some basketball players that are not very good too. So
Well, I wasn't
yeah.
just talking about the players. I was talking about just like the
Well, yeah.
people,
People in
just, like
general, yeah.
coaches and other people and
Oh,
like other
okay.
people in higher positions in like football seem to
Oh,
be
yo,
just total.
speaking of idiots in sports,
Like,
actually, never mind, never mind.
never mind.
We're not gonna go there. So,
Okay, how much do you make?
I have no idea how much time we're on, kind of like episode 1, because similar thing. I don't remember when I started the recording, so
It's been about 20 minutes. I'm willing to stay. It's
all right,
fun.
Okay,
all right, all
well
right.
let's wrap this up a bit.
Yeah,
So that was our take on why
Basketball.
basketball could be
Is
the best sport with our good friend Eli. We wanted to bring in people who had a lot of experience in these sports
mhm.
to talk about it.
Why didn't
I'm
y'all bring
thinking
in LeBron James?
because I don't want freaking LeBron James. I hate him.
You're gonna get
I mean,
roasted
he's
in
a,
the comments. I don't
Bro,
I
agree with him, by
really
the way.
don't.
I
No,
think
like as
I
a
think
player, I'm sure, but as a
everybody
person,
unsubscribe and dislike.
he's a
no,
terrible
bro,
person.
don't do that. Okay,
Don't
no,
do
no, no,
that.
but
Okay, no, be
no, no,
totally
no, no,
honest, he's
no.
a terrible
Michael
person.
Jordan is way better than LeBron James. Did LeBron James win 3 championships in a row twice? All right,
Oh, he
that's a
just left. Okay,
yeah. He
no,
just left the
he's
call. That's
gone.
a great
So,
time to end the thing. So, like, subscribe, and post your
and post your
question